professional. I'm an amateur, don't forget the professional. Still competing, came back, fourth season. Still shooting till the score's even. I hit 2 and now your boy's heating. Up a little, fill up my cup a little. He shooting till I sizzle.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the Professional Amateurs Podcast. I'm your host Jamal, and here with my man Courtney. Courtney, say what's up.
Man, what's good, man?
Had to switch it up today, man. First of all, y'all hit that like and subscribe button. 44 seconds in. You see, I was ready today, right? Y'all hit that like and subscribe button, but you know, I had to switch it up today. Intro playing first, no walk up into the intro. We just jump right into the show, man. So we here now. Court, what's been going on, man? What we 18 games in?
Yeah, close to 20 games in, yeah.
Give me your vibes on the season. We're gonna be talking about some of the things that's been kind of like standing out. It's new information. We got some new opinions based on some of the new information that we got. 20 games in, but you know, give me your vibes on the season so far. You reached your expectations. You know what I mean? You pleased with what you've been seeing? Like, how you been feeling?
As far as my team personally,
you can go with both.
As far as my squad, man, I told y'all we got the same 7 players from last year. So what the fuck is he finna do differently than what the fuck Tibbs was doing? We playing faster with 9 athletes, which makes no sense.
Yeah. We
forcing up threes now just to say we shot the 3 instead of taking a high percentage shot, which was a top 5 offense last year anyway. So if our best 2 players suck at defense, why would we want to play with more possessions?
Because I mean, the idea is y'all more talented than almost everybody y'all gonna play. The more talented team, the more possessions you get, the better off you're gonna be. I guess that's what the line.
More talented don't change the fact that our 2 best players can't guard. So why the fuck would we want them guarding more? That makes no sense.
Truthful.
And then Mitchell Robinson, you can't rely on that crippled motherfucker. So we at the point now where like
you upset about him.
They're not upset about it. It's just like we treating this motherfucker like he Bill Russell, and this some bitch he just ain't that. So like,
no, but he is like he an elite rebounder though, bro. He different.
Offensive rebounder, yes.
Yeah. That's
but it's the problem though. He can't put it back in the goal when he wants to get the motherfucker.
It's got to go back out. It's got to go back out.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, and when it get to the playoff time, they gonna have to take him off the floor because Pete team's just gonna foul him on purpose. Especially when
that's what I'm saying.
Into like the bonus, when they get closer to the bonus, they just gonna foul Mitchell Robinson on purpose. They ain't even gonna play with it. I wouldn't even play with it.
And then OG hurt again, which something tells me that Tibbs' way of coaching him built his body up to take the grind. I think it's something to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something to preparing your body to go game in and game out, and Tibbs not having a give a fuck if you ain't ready to play next man up type shit. And I think that might have hurt OG coming into this season. A cat out here crying like nobody's got their business. So
sound like you don't feel too confident as you felt before this season started about the drought ending.
Remember, I told you it was still in question because we brought back the same motherfuckers and tried to play a new way. I said that for the year start. I said it. I said the East is wide open, which leads to one of my questions for this first quarter of the season.
Go ahead, let's kick it off.
Is parity in the East a good thing?
Yes.
For basketball?
Yes. Why is it not?
Because there's no juggernaut. There's no. Like, do fans give a fuck? Like the casuals do?
I mean, the casuals gone because it's big names on all of these teams. Like Donovan Mitchell.
You consider him a big name?
Yeah, he's a big name.
I don't think he is, bro. I think he's a great basketball player, but I don't think he's a big name.
I think he's a big name in the basketball world. I mean, he's not like at the top. He's not up there with like Luka and LeBron and Stephen Curry, but he's a
but I think we agree that he's a top 15 player in the world. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But when you look at the Eastern Conference, Durant's in the West, Bron's in the West, Curry's in the West, Luka's in the West, SGA's in the West, Jokic in the West. Like with the East being what it is, do you think that's any like real? Because don't nobody think nobody come out and win the shit
out of the East.
Like for example, you had the Pistons making the finals.
Yeah.
Other than Detroit, do you think anybody gives a fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, because the media ain't covering it as if like it's a good thing or nothing. Like, do you think it's a good thing for basketball at this point of the season?
No, no, I get what you're saying, but of course it's a good thing for basketball. You want, and this is what you wanted. Like, this is what the league wanted when they implemented the CBA. Like, they wanted parity to be like this. They wanted it to be 5, 6, 7 teams with the possibility of winning the championship. They wanted it to be a different team or 2 different teams every single year in the final.
We agree on what the CBA was doing, but the media and shit and the views of the game is not.
I mean, but you know how that go, man. The media gonna cover the sexy stuff right now. Like, honestly, which is one of my things, and I can just bring this up. That's actually my number 1 on my list. Is the surprising teams, and Toronto, out of Toronto, Detroit, I consider Detroit a surprise. Miami is a surprise. You know what I mean?
But look who you naming. All Eastern teams. That's what I'm saying. We basically saying the same. They don't. It's almost like they don't give a damn that it's happening.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's like, I mean, Toronto not sexy, bro. What the hell? Like, the most interesting thing that's going on with Toronto is the puns on Grady Dick's name and Glorilla and Brandon Ingram. Like, that is just nothing that like draws the casual fan to care about the Toronto Raptors. But elite defensive team, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And this is what we're gonna finish off on one of your things. But one of my things is like, which one of these surprises are legit? Like, can you see Toronto sustaining this? Which I know that you specifically possibly could, because to a lot of the world, this is what Toronto's doing. Not a surprise. You one of the people that said that this could possibly happen with Toronto.
Yeah, because they got the ingredients to do this. But see, that's what I'm saying. But now that it's happening, it's almost like the NBA is just like, all right, like ain't no, I mean, there's no love for it, no nothing. Like,
it's hard to market these low market teams without like superstar type. Like, Cade Cunningham is ascending into that. It'll be a little bit easier to market him now, but I mean, it's just hard to like do shit, man. Like, especially because Nike getting behind him, and then once Nike gets you, that's pretty much you're pretty much out of there. Once Nike gets you, out of there. You know
so you think it's that cut and dry when Nike gets you? That's it.
That's the only.
So we're gonna act like they don't make that last
cut dry, but that's the only like endorsement brand that you can get that can get you there. Nobody else can just straight get you there. Nike can. It's not gonna always be that cut and dry for all the Nike athletes.
Okay. So let's have a Nike conversation then. Mm-hmm. LeBron James in 03. Kobe. Who's the third Nike guy since 03?
Durant. Kyrie Irving. Like,
Kyrie Irving shit didn't move.
Remember, Kyrie Irving, before the whole anti-Semitic thing, had the highest selling shoes on the market. He was running the shoe game at Nike. Don't forget that, because Nike dropped him after all them comments he made. But Irving was at the top of the food chain when it came to sneakers. And this is where LeBron's height, Durant's height, and all of that. He's
Durant. You think Durant got a nice looking shoe collection?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Do you know how
Durant overall, man? You think they're a nice collection, bro?
People, Durant, everybody. This is how major of an impact Durant is on the sneaker game. Every damn team that's a Nike, like a Nike school, so to speak, got team edition Durants. All of them. It ain't just Texas.
No, I think they're a comfortable shoe to hoop in, but I'm talking about
this is every year. Like this, Durant got one of the more like, especially like Hooper. Durant is a hooper's hooper. So hoopers, you're gonna see more guys wearing his shoe than anything for the most part. Durant, Sabrina Ionescu is running the basketball game as far as like for people.
Yeah, but have you ever seen somebody wear a pair of Have you ever seen somebody wear a pair of Durants out in the world? Like, have you been to the corner store?
I wear them. I wear Durant. Me personally, I'm that guy. I got multiple Durants that I wear that I like. I mean, I got some I hoop in, and then I got some that's just flat out dope. The DC Durants, the 13s. 14s, my bad. Yeah, I wear them. You know what I mean? Yes, bro. Like, what are you talking about? And you know this. You know that.
Sad Durant day, man. Sad day.
You know that. Why are you trying to discredit Kevin Durant and his impact in the
Sad day. Sad day. But But like I was saying about the Eastern Conference, man, I just don't know.
I love it.
I just don't know of any way that you could push this, because other than the Knicks making the finals, man, I don't think it's no type of buzz if anybody else comes out.
And that's the problem. That's what's wrong with sports media. That right there, what you saying is the problem with sports media right now. Because why do we got to be the Knicks coming out the East for it to be an interesting season going up against the Thunder?
Because like, I honestly believe that if it's Pistons, OKC, Pistons, and Denver, nobody cares other than Detroit. Miami, OKC, nobody cares. Like Toronto.
It's as a pure basketball fan, it's storylines up and down the East, bro. That's intriguing as hell. That the media can push these narratives, like Miami getting back to the finals without Jimmy Butler. Before Jimmy Butler is a big ass story, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If they could pull that off,
but they not saying shit. Norman Powell's averaging. Like, Norman Powell is 25 a night out that bitch, bro. And they got back a 25 per night score. And they got Jaquez hooping. Ware is out here doing 13 and 12 the last 10 games. Bam is fucking still hooping like, and he got to hide it, so to speak.
We never.
Yeah, but covered. I'm saying, but
we never get covered. And that don't bother me. That don't. I'm not gonna lie, it do bother me.
But I'm saying like covering the game. Like when you look at the Eastern Conference for what it is, like Jalen Johnson out here hooping in Atlanta, nobody gives a damn. Orlando winning without Paolo Banchero. It's nothing like.
I mean, because like that's my point. That's what the problem is with the sports media. Like, it's like, and we talk about this off air a bunch of times. Like, bro, you can talk about other things in basketball other than the Lakers and Luka Doncic and whatever LeBron James is doing in his personal life. Because it just, I don't know. That we talk about that though. That's one of the things that annoy me, bro, is that sports media is just so one track minded. It's just like we can only focus on this lane. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how Detroit is not running the headlines, especially being the team that a few years ago set the NBA record for most consecutive losses. They
won 14 games the whole season.
They are 15-2 right now, bro. They are just as impressive as the Oklahoma City Thunder, yo.
Literally.
What the hell are we talking about? Why is this not like a big story? Why is this not like a big story right now, bro? A team that won 14 games. How many years ago was that, Courtney? 2 years ago?
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
They won. Yeah. They are 15-2 right now, bro.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? That's the problem with sports media, G. So, yes, you asking me, this is a wonderful thing, and I love it. And not just because I don't like the Knicks and I want to see you suffer. I really don't want the Knicks to make the finals for that reason. I want the sports world to, like, my fault. I forgot to put my phone on. My fault. I want the sports world to be forced to cover teams that you don't have to cover on a regular basis. You know what I want? I want a Miami Heat. Oklahoma City's still a small market team.
No, but even with Oklahoma, they struggling to get up. It's almost like they gotta say it. So like that, but the Eagles get nothing, man.
Last year, like, don't nobody want to watch this finals. Like, bro? These is literally the two best teams in basketball, and they was there for like 5 months. What do you mean? Yeah. Don't nobody want to watch this finals? Like, what?
Yeah,
like, that's what I wanted to be. Something like that. Like, and the finals was, bro. Who had a problem with how the finals turned out? That's what I'm saying.
But it won't. But it won't. No build up to it.
We've never seen in our lifetime from a competitive standpoint. And nobody really wanted to give that shit a chance.
Yeah, because like right now, it ain't no love for the Eastern Conference. None.
I love this though. But okay, so that's my thing though. The pros that kind of like be in line with what you want. Which one of these teams though is for real, honestly, because Toronto defensively is a top 5 defense in the NBA. And Brandon Ingram is playing like an all-star right now.
Scottie Barnes their best player. But go ahead.
Yeah, he is. You know what I mean? But I you know what I mean? He's playing like an all-star. Honestly, it's multiple guys, bro. I mean, it's 17 games, but he's playing above his means. I think RJ Barrett is playing above his means. Scotty
But
Barnes.
Barrett, now, who know that Barrett used to be a Knick. Got better every year he's been in the league. Now, it might not be a monumental jump, but Barrett has gotten better every year he's been in the league. He go to work. Now, I give him that. He puts his head down and he goes to work. You know what I'm saying? But Scotty Barnes, I think, is a little off as far as being like a face of the team talking to the media guy. Yeah, he seems like something a little, I don't want to speculate what that may or may not be, but
please don't let it go.
Yeah, but he ain't one of them. Yeah. And Emmanuel Quickly might be the best guy in front of a microphone as far as talking for the team. And that kid that came from the Spurs, that kid can really shoot that motherfucker, that big man. 54. The left-handed dude. He nice. He legit to hoop. I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, he's nice though. Yeah, he went up 54, but he's nice though. He can legit shoot that motherfucker. He can stretch. He ain't no punk on the boards. He can legitly hoop. He can hoop. The Raptors got some real talent. And they got a real home court. Now just about Ingram staying healthy. And is Ingram, do you think Ingram is playing harder now, knowing he ain't with Zion, he playing with guys that's gonna come to work every day?
Mama Feely, however you pronounce the name, that's the guy you talking about. Sandra.
Yeah. He's nice. Nice.
I just want to get it out of the way. But as far as Brandon Ingram, I mean, that could be a thing, honestly. I mean, and it's just it's a lot easier, bro, to not be in that shadow and to have to play with a guy like that. It just is, you know what I mean? So yeah, that could possibly be a thing, but I don't know, man. Some of these guys, like, even with my team, bro, the fact that we are the highest scoring team in the NBA is blowing me. And I, as a guy that's watched all of these games, this seems sustainable. Like, it really do. We just got back Tyler last night, which you know what I'm saying? And bro, offensively, which ironically was one of the worst offensive games we had last night against Dallas, but you know, everybody gonna be wanting to turn it on Tyler. But offensively, bro, we like literally are one of the best teams in the NBA, and the defense ain't went off. We are a legitimate championship contender, bro, whether people want to believe that or not.
Like, yeah, but what I'm saying is, I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is the fact that it's not even put out there like it's a thing is crazy to me. Because if Cleveland or the Knicks was 15-2 right now, they'll be going crazy.
Detroit, and they are legitimate title contenders too. Like, I think it's real title contenders that are surprises that, like, people gonna have to, like you said, are gonna have to like really just start paying attention to. I mean,
think it'll turn around about you have to. Detroit will have to stay until about All-Star break for it to become a thing, right?
I just don't even know. Like, yeah, because at least that. I think Detroit, with Detroit being a team that you could kind of see, like, I was really the only person talking like that they could be like this, but you could, even with that, you could see them, like, you could see the progression, and you saw the pieces there. You knew that Detroit would eventually, even with them, with the season with the losing streak. They was like, it's not like teams was just coming out smacking Detroit, bro. Like, it was just fate that they had to lose them games because they was losing on some of the weirdest ways possible. Like, at the end of games, like they was in all of them games, bro. You know what I mean? So you could see the foundation had already been laid. You could see the steps was there, like all like they was ready to take them steps. But you know what I mean? Toronto is the one team that people gonna have to really be like. I don't even think people are gonna ever really believe it with Toronto. Toronto could finish like third in the East, and people gonna look at them how they looked at the Hawks that year. Okay,
so let me ask this about Detroit before you move on.
Yeah,
is it a failure you win some rounds?
Is it a failure?
Not even just make the finals, like if they don't make the conference finals, at least, is it a failure for Detroit?
No.
Why not?
Because Oklahoma City did it last year is really rare. Because you just
but I'm saying,
and you know, I'm one of the biggest
around the year before.
I'm one of the biggest proponents of history don't like got nothing to do with the present, but it's just like, I don't know, it's really hard for teams to go from 0 to 60 as far as like winning championships. Like, if they like, now what would be a failure if they don't make it out the first round? Now that would be a failure. But
so if they lose second round, so let's say for example they lose second round to the Raptors in a 4 or 5 matchup, that's not a fair season.
I mean,
if they the 1 seed, let's go 16, and let's say The Knicks in Cleveland finished 4th, 5th.
Yeah.
And the second round, they got to play the winner of the Cleveland Knicks series, and they got home court as the 1 seed.
Detroit
shouldn't be expected to win that series.
Based off seeding and then the way that the season is going, yeah, they should be. But
is it a failure if they don't?
Me personally, as long as, like I said, even though they could be good enough to win the games, I still think it's a different level. Like specifically for the Knicks just got more playoff experience than them. And I think that was one of the reasons why the Knicks beat them last year. If they run into a team that's just been like in different situations, like you can't really fault them for losing. Like, and again, like, okay, let's say it's not even use one of them. Let's use another team that's Milwaukee.
But that's a realistic situation though.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Let's say they play Milwaukee in round 1.
Can you fault them for losing to Milwaukee?
Hell yeah.
You don't hold that against them for losing against Milwaukee?
Bruh.
I'm not.
Your coach, you might damn near got to fire the coach. Straight up.
No, Joe, you would like
straight up.
You would fire Bickerstaff if they lost in the first round, regardless.
Bro, if they go 62-20, 64-18, and play the goddamn Milwaukee Hawks or something in the first round and fucking lose, yeah, he got to go, bro.
That's crazy. Dude.
Yeah.
I see why you. I mean, it's not like that's well within the realm.
I'm just saying. Okay, so go on landscape. What else did they miss?
Oh no, I'm with you.
No, I think they missed something. You didn't. You thought they could beat it.
Exactly. This is why I had them here. This is why.
Okay, so now, so knowing that you had them here, why can't the expectation be conference finals or bust?
I mean, because I'm not as extreme with the.
Why I gotta be extreme? This is what being great comes with.
Every team is not in that. You failed your season if
I'm thinking in general. We're talking about the Detroit Pistons.
That's what I'm saying. Every team is not in that, and that's why, like, I don't think Detroit is in that team, is in that category. The Knicks are, ironically enough.
No, I'm agreeing with the Knicks though. I'm saying if Detroit wins 60 games in the Eastern Conference, which is very possible.
I mean, it's expectations. It's not all right. It's cool to have the expectations, but to say you expect the team, you expect Cade Cunningham to go from 0 playoff series wins to 4, 3 at the most. You got to win 3 or it's a failure. You as a person that love to view the future through a spectrum of what history has shown us.
Okay. Look.
A guy that's never won a playoff series to win 3 playoff series.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. Bronson, no finals. Mitchell, no conference finals. Embiid, no conference finals. Trae Young ain't been past the round since 5 years.
He's won more series than Cade Cunningham.
Orlando, no. He ain't done it in 5 years. Cade Cunningham wasn't even in the NBA last time he done it.
No, he really won't.
And seriously, he wasn't.
Yeah,
like,
really
this ain't even like he's being funny. He really wasn't.
But if he get into that situation, he can.
Orlando ain't. Jaylen Brown is playing without Tatum. Who I miss in the East is that's competitive. The Bulls, you know what I'm saying, ain't got you. So like, why shouldn't that be an expectation?
So you saying outside of a team like Milwaukee,
the only team that got a dude that's been a monster and they're to the finals is literally Milwaukee. And Giannis, that's it.
Miami got finals experience. We got a team.
I mean, y'all got finals experience, but like Bam is not viewed as like a top 10 guy in the world type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now you're right in the sense of him and Hero have done it, but he's not viewed as like if Cunningham see him.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, but you gotta figure it's other factors in a situation like that. That's why I said like Milwaukee. You really gonna fault them for losing the series to Milwaukee or Miami? Like you expect Bernie?
Because his teammate's name is because his teammate's name is Rollins and AJ Green.
You expect JB Bickerstaff to outcoach somebody like Eric Spoelstra in the playoff series?
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, bro.
No, you don't.
Yes.
You don't expect him to outcoach Eric Spoelstra. No, you don't.
Why not?
Come on, man.
No,
somebody that's never won. So you banking your coach because everything changes in the playoffs. Game plan, toss it. Toss your game plan. It's all about adjustments. You expecting him to be able to adjust on a level of a championship winning coach when this man ain't won nothing.
No. Supposed to Brian James played in Bosch championship coach.
Listen, as
Spoelstra's resume is on the line to a degree.
No, it ain't. Spoelstra also have got 2 other teams that won't superstar heavy to the finals as well, twice.
Right, and this same type of Eastern Conference.
He did.
So Bickerstaff. So why can't Bickerstaff have the same goddamn criteria?
He ain't got the same type of damn cachet resume. None of that is Eric Spoelstra. Like, what are you talking about?
What you mean?
He's not even comparable. He's not even comparable to Eric Spoelstra in nothing other than win-loss record.
What you saying? So if Miami finished top 3, they should be conference finals or bust?
Me specifically, we playing with house money. I didn't think we would be higher than the 5 seed.
You speaking safely now.
Yeah,
based on what you just said, if Miami finished with the 2nd or 3rd best record in the fucking Eastern Conference,
I'm going to
what the landscape of the Eastern Conference is.
Yeah, I'm expecting
anything that's in the conference finals should be a failure, right?
I wouldn't call it a failure, but I fully expect for us to win the East because we're one of them surprise teams. That's why I won't call it a failure. And this is why I expect for us to win the East because of that, because we got Eric Spoelstra too. That's a big part of it.
But if you go 58-24, then it ain't surprise no goddamn more. You 58-24. It is what it is. Why shouldn't the expectation be at that point? It's supposed to be the best coach. It's supposed to be. You got the most finals experience out of every team in the East. And probably got the deepest roster, quietest kept in the conference. Why shouldn't y'all be expected to make the final? Why would that not be a fact?
Looking at it now, bro, it's about to get there. But just coming into the season, like I said, I'm still like shocked with the way we look offensively right now. So I'm still like, I got to get out of that state of shock first. I'm not at the this is expected level yet. Maybe around All-Star break when I see if we still like 2nd and 3rd in the league and scoring, which we very well could be. Defense is still top 5 in the NBA, that's gonna be there. And if it's like that, if our offense has caught up to where our defense has always been, then the game changes once playoffs start. Of course, I'm gonna expect for us to be like the championship favorite or the Eastern Conference championship favorite because of all these factors. So with that said, what happened? Is it a failure? Nope. Because we still won't supposed to be here.
This the jail.
Still won't supposed to be here.
Listen, see, I hate that shit. Bro. I hate that shit.
We are playing with house money, and that's honestly the guy that
the whole conference playing with house money.
Kind of, sort of.
Okay, then. So if you're at the top of the fucking house on the roof, goddamn man, see over these motherfuckers, man. That shit bullshit, bro. Bullshit, bro.
Okay. So let me get to my second thing because
you the reason why motherfuckers can lose this bullshit right here. Yeah.
This is one of the things too, which I'm gonna get your thoughts on this. The MVP race is gonna be hard to decide this year, yo. Honestly.
No, that.
I know we 20 games in, but the pace that we on right now, bro.
The MVP race is over.
No, it's not. And I'm explaining. Listen to me. The pace that we on right now, just in the Western Conference, SGA is probably the front runner with how dominant Oklahoma City has been. But this is a narrative-driven award.
Okay.
So with the narrative being a narrative-driven award, if Detroit can continue to play on this and they mess around, win 60 games, K will have the narrative of the way he's performing. He's in this conversation. The numbers that Nikola Jokic is putting up is out. He's literally getting better every single year. He's averaging a triple-double once again. He's a legitimate MVP he's in a legitimate candidate, if I can get the words out. In the conversation. Luka Doncic finally is playing like he wants to win his MVP award. Flat out is. Legitimate conversation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And then Giannis.
And then Giannis as well.
So now, other than Cunningham, That's the four that everybody said anyway. Nobody else is getting the first place vote. Unless
No. I'm not arguing with that. I'm not arguing like it's different guys. I'm arguing the fact that we ain't gonna know which guy to pick. I don't know who to pick, bro. Honestly.
Mom, we already know that.
No, I mean like
it's SGA or Jokic. It's over.
No, truthfully,
the race is over. Unless you think the Lakers can get first.
Which that's in the realm of possibility. Luka is leading the league in scoring right now, top 5 in assists.
Mm-hmm.
So
and he gonna finish 4th.
Bruh.
He might get 5 first place votes.
If Cade Cunningham lead the Detroit Pistons to 60 games, you tell me why he don't deserve first place votes.
He gonna be Devin Booker. He gonna finish 5th. He gonna be Donovan Mitchell. He gonna finish 5th. And that
all I'm saying is that, remember I said this is a narrative driven award. This award is about the narrative. Eventually, people are gonna be like, wait a minute, bro. This is the same guy that was on the team that won 14 games 2 years ago.
You're talking to the narrative. You're talking to the narrative hot take king.
I know.
Trust me, I love him. I'm just letting you know that if Wemby qualifies, but before we go on, NBA, do not change the fucking rule just because Wemby won't get a goddamn award again. Because he gonna miss 17 games and not make all NBA, not make all defense, not win D4, and he's not gonna be on the MVP ballot. Too fucking bad, motherfucker. Suit up. Do not take it down to 58 games because you hope his tall ass can make it happen. Man, the fuck up. The criteria's been set. You got the hoop in order to get the fucking awards. Do not punk that shit down because he gonna go another year without no accolades. That's on his ass. Be a better monk, motherfucker. Stretch better. Do whatever the fuck you need to do. And now back to the other shit. Other than that, bro, everybody fighting for 5th place, bro. That's it.
Theoretically, I get where you're coming from, but it ain't that cut and dry, bro. It's just not.
Because all right, so listen to this. Okay, so listen to this. Max is averaging 33 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds a game. Nobody gives a fuck. Donovan Mitchell's averaging 30 points.
He don't got the wins. That's why I specifically named Luka. Because that's the difference between a guy like Luka and Maxey is the wins.
Listen, Donovan Mitchell is averaging 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
Nobody gives him. If he can get Cleveland to the 1 seed, he got the narrative too.
Okay, last year I swear to God, on Jesus Saturday, he was number 1.
Literally, this is Donovan Mitchell's best season in his career. He's career highs in everything, points, assists, everything.
Okay, so I'm just making my point. All right, Curry right now is 29, 4-4. Nobody gives a damn. Bronson is 28, 7-3. Nobody gives a damn. Jaylen Brown is 28, 6-4. Nobody gives a damn. Edwards is 28, 5-5. Nobody gives a damn. Hart is 28, 8-6. Nobody gives a damn. Like you said, Cunningham 27, 10-6. Devin Booker is 26, 7-4. Sengun is 22, 10-7, and Jaylen Brown is 22, 10-7. And Jalen Johnson, I'm sorry. And Jalen Johnson been doing it without Trae Young. Got all the narrative shit you can look for. Man, they compete for 2nd and 3rd team all NBA, bro. MVP ballot is dead, bro. Unless Wemby, like I said, if Wemby misses enough games and Giannis, then somebody got 4th and 5th.
Now the narrative guys,
first 3 spots is locked up.
The narrative guys, Jalen Johnson and Donovan Mitchell, who was his name? Cade. They can round out the list. But even if you take out the narrative guys, it's gonna be hard to decide between SGA, Jokic, and Luka.
Honestly, bro,
especially
I think them all 2 gonna get the first place vote.
But like that's even with that, like it's gonna be wild because I got another point too, about the SGA. But I'll let you get to your next one. I mean,
but I'm saying because SGA got the main thing he needed, which was Jalen Williams ain't playing.
Yeah.
So with no Jalen Williams, and then he fuck around and win more than 68 games. You got to get it back to him. He ain't fall off.
Okay, so this ties in. So I'll let you get two after because this week.
No, go ahead. You go ahead. Yeah.
This ties directly into that because that 73 win mark is in jeopardy. And unless which I'm flat out said it, 75, bro, won't crazy. You know what I mean? That 73 win mark is in jeopardy. If he can win 75 games, it'll be borderline unanimous. It should be unanimous. Actually, if he wins,
it's going to be unanimous if he does.
Yeah, if he wins 75,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Unless he don't, if he wins 69, one more than he did last year. One of them other two between
Jokic will get 10 votes. Jokic will get 10 first place votes instead of 0. That's it.
Especially with the way it's not that cut and dry. It's not. It won't that cut and dry last year.
Yeah, well,
and Jokic
the vote won't close
last year. It was not that cut and dry last year.
The vote wasn't close.
Now, how many first place as far as the
look it up? The computer right in front of you, but the vote won't close. Yeah, the vote won't close, bro. It wasn't close, bro. It wasn't close, bro.
Yeah,
24-25 MVP, NBA MVP vote was not that close, bro. It wasn't, bro. And it ain't gonna be this year neither. It's not. Bro.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little bit closer. But so that's one of my things. Go ahead. I'll let you get your last two. I mean, I'll let you get
yeah, because it's not one close at all, man. While you looking that up, Western Conference. It was OKC first and Denver second. That means Lakers, Rockets, and Minnesota. 2 of y'all got to meet in round 1. Who don't want that 4 or 5 matchup? And is any coaching jobs on the line in that 4 or 5 matchup? Because that means you're going to lose round 1 and going to have a failed season automatically. Now, if the Spurs is the real deal with Wemby, that means a 3-6 matchup is going to be real. So take for example, take the Spurs round 1 and Rockets Minnesota in round 1.
Yeah.
Who's fired if they lose in that round 1? Or do they say, you know what, the matchups fell the way it get cut and it is what it is?
Yeah. Okay, before we get to that, I got a number, so I don't want to pull it up. 913 total points for SGA, 787 total points for Jokic, 71 first.
How many first place votes?
70. I'm getting to it. 71 first place votes, 29 first place votes.
See, that ain't close. That's not even close. Not even close.
Okay, so back to what you were saying. Are you pretty much saying, do you
two teams are going to fail in round 1?
Yeah. But
now, who is the worst look for, and which coach is in the most jeopardy? And then is either one of them teams brave enough to drop down and go ahead and say, I'd rather lose the OKC round 1 instead of one of them other opponents? Like, for example, if you're Minnesota, you might rather lose to OKC in round 1 or Denver than say I lost to the Spurs or Rockets or Lakers in round 1.
I see what you're saying.
It could save your coach job.
Because right now Minnesota is like 7.
I think the 17. I think
like 7 right. I mean, it's early. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they've been one of the more disappointing teams to start the season. Hold on, I got it right here.
Who the 4 or 5 matchup?
7. The 4 or 5 matchup would be Houston, San Antonio. The playoff started today.
See, so if Wemby was in that matchup, and let's say they beat the Rockets,
yeah,
is Neil Long fiance up for grabs?
Yeah. Houston can't lose in the first round, bro. Which is what I was saying when I was saying in the beginning of the year, like he coaching for his job, so he gon' when we was talking about in regards to him starting the double big lineup to start the season, he trying to get comfortable, bro, because he know his job on the line if it go completely wrong. Houston losing in the first round is going completely wrong.
So it's a wrap.
Go completely wrong, he could lose his job. Yeah, I said that before the season started. So yeah.
So Minnesota, they Chris Finch is on the same projector.
Yeah, absolutely.
JJ Redick, same projector. If he loses round 1 with Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, and LeBron James, JJ 3 guys averaging 25, he ain't going out round 1. If he loses out round 1, he ain't fired.
Round 1, I mean, because let's say that they lose to Minnesota, they get Minnesota again and lose. That's better than losing to Phoenix, because right now, if they play in round 1, it would be against Phoenix.
Yeah,
that for sure would get JJ Redick fired, losing to Phoenix. I think who you lose to matters, though. We can't ignore that. Not when you lose, but especially in the Western Conference, because everybody can't advance. Only one of these teams gonna advance. Like, you know what I mean?
That's why I can't wait to see what that 4-5 matchup is.
That 4-5, who you lose to matters more than anything, honestly.
Okay, let me ask you this: do you think a team would try to avoid that matchup to play 100%. Denver in round 2 instead of playing OKC?
I think teams 100% gonna avoid Oklahoma City, which you better. You better. I would too. 100% they're gonna duck Oklahoma City.
So you rather drop to a 6 seed?
Yes.
If they're 4-5.
Have to. I want to get to Oklahoma City as late as possible.
Why not early?
Because I don't want my season to end early. Your season is going to end when you play Oklahoma City. Everybody fans of any team that's not the Thunder, just understand, if your season has not ended by the time you get to them, it will when you get to them. Your season is going to be over when you play them.
So if I told
you last as long as possible.
So if I told you with $100 bet OKC or the field, you taking OKC?
Yeah, absolutely.
What percentage?
My team is in the field, and I think we got a legitimate shot at making the finals.
And what percentage would you give of that OKC versus the field?
High as hell, 80.
I'm
gonna say 20. And this is the only reason I'm gonna say is not because the 20% is if Shai get hurt.
Right.
If Shai don't get hurt, we seeing it. We seeing it right now. Like, you know what I mean? They don't miss a beat, bro. Chet playing like an all. Now they about to decide who the second best player once Jalen Williams come back. Now they got a decision to make. Now you don't even know who the number 2 guy is. The way Chet Holmgren been looking in Jalen Williams absence. You know what I mean? Unless it's that Canadian that's hurt, nobody's going to beat them. And I know that sounds really wild because I said this about Boston around this time last year. But it took their best player tearing his Achilles for them to get beat.
Don't act like the Knicks went up when he went down. Don't do that.
They were, but I'm just saying.
We was up in the series and that game. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, bro.
Don't disrespect that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Did the man did Boston not get eliminated after he tore his Achilles?
We was up 3-1 in the series.
Y'all was gonna win the series anyway. Y'all were gonna.
I mean, listen.
I mean, you can't necessarily say that.
You know what you sound like? You sound like when the Milwaukee fans say if Giannis would have played, they'd have beat Miami.
Yeah.
Now, bitch, he did play. He only missed one game. He played the rest of them. Played the rest of them.
That narrative irked me, bro. Miami is only up because Giannis and to this day, he the reason why they lost because he chose to sit out game 2, thinking that that they would be okay. He sat out first and thinking that we got this. They got us without me. They can hold it down.
But they can hold it down. Yep. And took all momentum.
And you was wrong, my boy.
Yeah. Took that ass.
Yeah. So, I mean, Oklahoma City, bro. Get them as late as possible, bro. Do not be in a rush to play them. Why? Who you trying to prove? What you trying to prove? That you can lose in 7 games like the Pacers did? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. You can lose in 7 games. You know? It is
so you feel like this season is pretty much just enjoy the rest of the shit because this is already over with.
No, because this is the thing. This is the beauty about sports. This is why I love it so much. We talking in theory. I do not want SGA to get hurt, but it happens, bro. That stuff happens. You can't predict that type of stuff. You don't know what like the season or the course of a game is gonna give you. Playing 82 games, you get a lot of opportunities to tear your Achilles, break your ankle, just come down wrong. Like it ain't got to be as like traumatic as
you making it right. I guess.
Like you can go up for a layup and break your hand and be out for 2 months at the wrong time, the wrong 2 months. You know what I mean? You just never know, bro. You know what I mean? You don't know. So like, of course, if everything is like nobody gets hurt, everything is on an even playing field, the season is over. But this is why you don't quit, because you don't never know what the hell is gonna happen. You know what I mean? You never know how it's gonna play out, bro. So don't be trying to rush to play Oklahoma City, though. Even with that,
just don't rush the blood.
Avoid them, man. Like avoid them as long as possible, G. You know what I mean? So
with that said, here's one of my questions. Mm-hmm. If OKC is number 1 and Denver is number 2, who's the third best team in the NBA that you seen so far this year? Is it Miami?
I was about to say, listen, bro.
Is it Detroit?
Listen, Linda.
Is it Houston?
We getting ready to
Toronto?
find out. Miami and Detroit play Saturday. It's one of them two teams. I'm biased. Of course I am. But
so you think both of them teams are better than the Lakers?
We lost to the Lakers too without LeBron. So that seemed kind of crazy to say that. But I mean, we won't full strength. We didn't have Tyler. Well, I don't think Bam played that game either. Yes. I think both of them are better than the Lakers, even with LeBron and Luka. Yes.
So Raptors under Lakers or Raptors over Lakers? That's all right.
Raptors are under the Lakers, but the Raptors, offensively, man, the Raptors are in a really good space offensively right now. That I don't know if it's just, the defense is sustainable. They're gonna be one of the better teams in the NBA defensively all year. That's not going nowhere. You know what I mean? I just don't know how sustainable. I don't even know how sustainable Miami's offense is. If we talking about what's sustainable or not, like, you know what I mean? Like, but if it is, with the way both of them teams defend, yes, I would take both of them over the Lakers because the Lakers don't defend like Miami or Toronto. You know what I mean? And we all know you need that in the playoffs. I don't know why everybody keep wanting to disregard that side of the basketball. As dominant as Luka is being right now, he in the MVP discussion, he gonna have to get in the stance in the playoffs in order for the Lakers to advance. He just
gotta happen.
He gonna have to get in the stance, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna have to happen.
You know what I mean? So yeah, who you think the third best team in the NBA is right now?
I think it happens.
Houston is in
there. I want to say the Lakers. I want to say the Lakers, but I also feel like it got to be Houston, though, right?
Yeah, Houston is in that combo.
Don't you trust them? Don't you trust them more in the series? The guard
than the Lakers? I don't trust. No, I don't. No, I don't. In the series, absolutely not. I don't trust them over the Lakers, especially if LeBron is healthy.
See, that's interesting to me. See, I think Houston is the third best team in the West.
No, that's me just giving, like, you know what I mean. That's just how much I feel about LeBron and, like, you know what I mean, the way he's able to.
Like Bron is Bron. Okay.
He take his game to a whole different level in the playoff. He done shown you this for 20 years that he just a completely different. Like, I don't know why that narrative of like playoff Bron should be a real thing like it is for everybody else.
Right.
He a different player in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I will put them over you. But Houston is 100% in that conversation for the third best team. You know what I mean? No. All right. One of the things, man, and I'm interested to see like what you got about this or what you got to say about this is because one of the guys you brought up in our preseason, like we record the preseason for Portland. You brought up Deni Avdija, the season you thought he was gonna have, and he's having a season like that. Deni Avdija is like 25. I got his numbers right, 25, 6 and 5 right now. But it's a lot of Deni Avdija as far as like first time all-star potential. Like it's a lot of them. Like they going crazy this year.
Yeah,
Jalen Johnson, Norman Powell.
Yeah,
it's hooping like an awesome. Jalen Duren, Austin Reeves. Michael Porter Jr. Like, it's a long list of guys just playing like, bruh, you about to recognize me as one of the top 24 guys in the NBA come February.
Right.
I mean, who actually gets in, though, is what I really...
Okay. With the new format, it changes everything now, which I don't like the new format. Because now the format is you just pick 12 guys, regardless of position. So it can be 9 guards and 3 bigs, and so because of that, honestly, bro, I'm just gonna let the chips fall because you done made it now where like y'all trying to make this a positionless conversation, and I don't think that's a realistic conversation. I don't believe in positionless basketball. I think you can have all position skills as a player, but I don't think you can play all 5 positions like sustain it type shit. And I don't like that narrative is out here. So, but with that said, because of that, trying to pick an all-star team now, man, it's just basically who the fuck's healthy at the time, and then you go on from there. Because I'll be right, because Portland right now don't got a winning record. But I don't think it's been 12 players in the Western Conference playing better than him either.
He been hooping, bro.
Yeah, he been hooping, but
Portland,
I can see the
Portland
argument
actually was
of
one of the surprising. What Portland right now? They in the 9th seed. They ain't
yeah,
playing.
But now with this with like you said with Chet, that's 2 on OKC.
Yep.
And then you look at Denver. Jamal Murray. 24,
yep.
25 now. We have to discuss him now. So now we have to say, does Murray get his all-star spot? So that's
what
4.
I'm saying. It's a lot of potential first-time guys, bro. That's like, it's deep this year, bro. Like,
now, luckily, Castle got hurt for the Spurs, because then you would have had a conversation about Castle.
You had to have him up there too, yep.
Right. So now you got Houston with 2, possibly 3, if you look at a mid in a certain way. Now that you ain't using positions. You know what I'm saying? But if the Lakers got a better record than Houston, does Reeves get the spot before a mid, according to the expert?
Do the Lakers get 3? We know they're gonna get 2.
See, that's what I'm saying. Does Bron deserve it though? No, but he's LeBron. So like, it's like, what do you know?
He's gonna get voted in. We know they're gonna get 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think that's bullshit. So
it is.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know how to even look at that shit, man.
Do you reward Detroit with 2?
I think Durant at this point should be a lock.
I do too, but I mean, we talked about how people don't give a damn about what Detroit is doing right now.
That's what. Talk to the choir, bro. But then you still got to come up with 12 players.
Yeah.
I think the West is a little more difficult from a name standpoint, because Julius Randle right now is averaging like 25 and 8. Yeah. But I don't think Minnesota gets 2. You know what I'm saying? I think Booker should get a spot as of right now, especially with the Suns winning more than people thought. But you could talk me into Dylan Brooks before some of these motherfuckers. But I just know Dylan Brooks ain't getting in. I just know he ain't. But I'm just saying, like, then Curry with the Warriors got to be a spot. Shit, we already at 12. Shit, Harden, it got to be a spot. Shit, like
Harden for sure. Harden definitely deserve an all-star spot.
You know what I'm saying? So you get the Avdija. I don't know if Avdija gets in, man, with this new format. Now I think with the old format, Avdija had a real shot, because it'd have been 2 guards, 3 front court, 2 guards, 3 front court, 2 wild cards. But with this whole it don't matter shit, and we just putting in, but with this world versus US shit, that's where Avdija from.
Avdija might can get in there. Yeah.
He might get in for that bullshit, but I don't like that shit. I don't want him to be the 26th guy to get in, because we need a guy from around the world.
But Avdija, even that, with that though, his numbers would be like justified with their selection.
Yeah, but I don't want
validate his selection.
4 alternates, because we got to get a foreign motherfucker in here. I don't want all that shit. It should just be the 24 all-stars. Y'all stand on what the fuck y'all
trying
believe.
So hard to just make this game like exciting, and it's just never gonna be what it used to be, bro. Just pick the top 24 guys, bro, and celebrate this weekend. Let's just move on, man. They keep trying.
But that's my problem, though.
Remarket this weekend to make it more like appealing to the casual fan, and who cares? Real fans don't even care about the All-Star game, bro.
Real fans know the game was never that good to begin with.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they just
don't never that good. That's my main problem with it. It was never that good to begin with. Now, if it was a close game, 4th quarter, they would turn up.
Yeah.
If it was in reach of being a good game, but before that, they were doing the same shit they're doing now. It just wasn't as dramatic as it is now. But
very true. But
with that said, Jalen Johnson, I think, is a lock in the East. If I gotta pick an all-star first timer, I think he's a lock.
Over Norman Powell?
Yes, I do. Because I think Miami's in a tricky situation of Powell is they score.
I'm not even lying to you. You know Norman
now.
Powell's on a real MVP ladder. I'm not even like making this up.
No.
Listen. He's like 9th on the MVP ladder right now.
I'm not. I ain't got no problem with it. I don't. I just know when it comes to picking all-star, they're gonna look at it differently. I just know they is. Because Orlando, for example, you're gonna pick Wagner, right? Because you need a world guy, right?
Yeah.
And see, that comes in there. And if you USA and you want Banchero on the 28th Olympic team, we gotta start making him look like one of them guys, right? Does he get a spot off Bull? I don't think he should.
But he don't as of right now. I mean,
but I think it should be over with. It's halfway through the year. You done missed half of the half. Shit, unless somebody get hurt with your ass, you should be out of it.
Which that's what I'm saying.
But I'm with you. Norman Powell should be over Banchero easily right now. But I don't think it's viewed that way.
Norm is a lock right now, bro.
See, I don't think it's viewed that way.
I think Norm is an all-star a lot right
now. Think about it. I think Max is a lock. I think Bronson's a lock. I think Cunningham's a lock.
Bronson about to like how many games he done missed? I wouldn't say Bronson missed.
He only missed 2. He only missed 2.
Okay.
So you got Bronson, Cunningham, Maxey. Now the question becomes Josh Giddey versus Norman Powell type shit. You see what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Donovan Mitchell too. Donovan Mitchell is a lot. You ain't
Donovan Mitchell a lot. So they go 4 guards right there. So then it becomes that funny shit with Giddey versus Norman Powell. Because Josh Giddey hooping with the Bulls.
But we're like, that's why I figured like because Miami is the 3 seed in the East right now, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you could keep Bam on so you could say we got size now. We got a big on the squad. See what I'm saying? And then you got 4 guards. Listen, I ain't saying it's fast to the motherfucker. I just know how this funny ass shit. Because Jaylen Brown is gonna be viewed as a guard getting picked and not a forward player. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. So then it's gonna become, well, we got 6 guards. Now we got to put some size on this team. I can see Bam taking the spot from Powell, even though Powell probably being the Miami guy, unless you're willing to put both on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm only saying it because I didn't team from all around.
Average.
Don't Powell do nothing but
right now, bro.
Yeah, he don't get boards, he don't get assists or none of that shit. That's why I'm saying I don't think Powell is viewed as an all-around player. I think he's viewed more like a scoring specialist, and that's it. Now, with that said, he's scoring that motherfucker big goddamn
up, boy.
As best as you can do it
right now, boy.
You know, but that's how he viewed, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so with Jalen Johnson, Bam. See, Cat might fuck around and get this to put size on.
So you just go Michael Porter Jr. don't got no chance at all. And he putting up amazing numbers. His team sucks. Where's Brooklyn at right now? Hold on, let me look at it.
Yeah, but I don't think he gets in. He's what, 25-7, I think. 24-7.
Yeah, Brooklyn only got 3 wins right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't see how he gets it, bro.
Yeah, so he'll probably get cashed out.
Yeah, I don't see how he gets it, bro.
Okay, let me ask you this real quick because this kind of ties into my last one. Is there any chance a rookie get on?
No chance. No chance. Absolutely no chance. But I like a white America though, because Knipper versus Flag. I like it for them. White America, y'all got somebody to latch on to, a guard and a wing. So we back. Shit, we back. We back.
That's my last thing I get. Which I had a couple more, but I figured I was like, we're gonna take some of these topics. So I know I'm only getting 5 of my points, but that's my last point. Pretty much, it's centered around the rookie class, and not even just Conker Nipple. I'm gonna get to him in a little bit, but how impressive this rookie class has been, bro. Do you want to take back what you said about how this rookie class is gonna perform 20 games in? Because everybody,
the only player
is shocking you.
The only player that's shocking me, because I didn't think he would get no burn, is Fierce. I didn't think Jeremiah was getting on the floor.
Apologize to Fierce. I told you that boy just too good to keep off the floor. You don't.
No, but I didn't think that. See, I didn't think that coach had enough nuts to do it. Now, with that said, they did fire Willie ass, and then the other guy came in and was like, "Look, here go the keys, young blood. So come on with it." Now, what has happened now is Queen has made it now where it's like, because I didn't think him and Zion could play together, and I still don't, which they haven't been. But what he has done is make it say, he's 20 years old, and this motherfucker looking like Jokic. You know what I mean? Zion, you just might have to just go. We don't give a fuck what we get back.
Bro, I had another point that I really wanted to get to. I don't know if we're going to have time. We're going to see how it goes.
Now, what team is willing to take this chance on this motherfucker? No. Because I truly believe Zion's career is on the line. His next top. I really believe this because they done tried everything now.
He's been fine this year. This team is some trash.
No, he ain't been fine this year because he's still missing games. No, he ain't been fine. And he averaging 5 goddamn rebounds a game. No, the fuck he ain't been fine. No, the fuck he's not. The fuck he's not. And his fat ass ain't moving on the wing, playing no defense neither. No, been fine. No, he ain't. Don't tell that goddamn lie.
Dead last in the West, bro.
No, but I'm talking about his play. Fuck the record. I'm talking about his play. He rebounds like a fucking 2 guard. He don't fucking play no defense. No, man. No. Zion's been ass, bro. Especially with the expectations put on him.
22, 5-4.
That's two guard shit. Nah, that Desmond Bane numbers. That ain't gonna cut it, bro. We're not doing that.
No, yeah, you know, I've always said
that.
Yeah,
we done with that one, motherfucker. And so now, his first excuse was he 19. Mm-hmm. Second excuse was we gotta give him a little time to get his shit together. He just had a family, boom, boom. He didn't have some babies. Then it became he too fat, got to get in shape, get his weight down. So now he done took his shots and got his weight down. He's still getting hurt. His jumper ain't got no better. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know what. But Zion's career's on the line, bro. It's on the line, bro. Somebody gonna take a chance one more time. But after this, if I'm New Orleans, go get a shooter around Queen. Go talk to New Orleans and get back Monk, some bullshit. Make the money match, man. Go just send the motherfucker on. Send the Sacramento.
Rookies that's like, even like I said,
let them die.
It's a couple of rookies that's on that trajectory because I'm with you with Derek Queen. You know what I mean? And that's what's the most important thing. I mean, like one of the more impressive things about this rookie class is that a lot of these rookies are showing these teams that has vets might not really need you, bro. Cedric Coward is playing well enough at the guard position where Memphis want to move on from Ja anyway. But it's a lot easier to move on, like which I was saying, with Charlotte and LaMelo. Charlotte been really wanting to move on from LaMelo, but easier said than done. You got to see somebody in the building that can give you a reason.
Right, give you hope to do it. Right.
All right, we got, you know what I mean? With the way Derek Queen is looking in New Orleans, like you brought that up. The way VJ Edgecombe is looking in Philadelphia. This is it for the experiment. They getting ready to shop George, and they're gonna try to see what they can do.
But you know what's crazy? George actually fits with them. It's Embiid that's the issue, but the problem is Embiid is the major mismatch if he's right.
Yeah, but he.
So it's like if they want to win a round or two, they kind of need his big ass to do it. But then it's like depending on his ass, ain't the answer neither. You know what I'm saying? Ain't the answer. Now Knicks, if Paul George is available. And y'all got to give up Josh Hart in a pick or something. Send that nigga on his way. Put him on his way.
You want Paul George
to play
for the New York Knicks?
Take the talent
in a title of bust season. You want him in that market with that expectation?
Take the talent, Mo. If you tell me I could move Josh Hart and have the damn lineup be Bridges. Brunson, Bridges, George, OG, and Cat.
Sound real good on paper, but Josh Hart is built for that media. He's built for those situations.
I hear everything you're saying.
And you can't act like you can't ignore that. It matters.
This is what I'm doing.
Josh Hart is built to play in New
York. Y'all being the media.
Wait, hold on, G. Courtney done froze up completely. Okay, there you go. My boy, you back somewhat. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to take Courtney out and then bring him back. All right. Let's try it one more time. All right. Woo. I don't know how to get where up there. All right, I'm gonna pause this. Give me a second, y'all. All right, I had to pause it, y'all. We got Courtney back.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Internet a motherfucker, man. I paid a bill though.
I don't know. Yeah, it's these rookies, man. Like, and this is catching my eye, bro. Not only like this rookie class has been like overly like impressive. But this rookie class is like living up to the hype as far as what people thought it was gonna be. But like this rookie class getting ready to get some guys up out of here. Some of these rookies about to get some of these guys up out of here on their roster.
Yeah, but they don't work that way because back I know this. The next CBA, the owner's gonna try to come out of the way to get off these injured players earlier.
Yeah,
like the NFL, they're gonna try to come up with some type of loophole to get out these motherfuckers. NBA players. Read the motherfucking contracts before you sign them bitches, okay? These owners about to try to come out of this shit. because they tired of y'all in this low managing, missing games, and like he said, a lot of these young boys and they like, yo, I don't want your ass no more, but I can't get rid of you. The NFL, you can just cut a motherfucker and ain't got to deal with it. It is what it is, type of shit. But they gonna come up with something this new CBA. I truly believe that shit. You know what I'm saying, I truly believe that shit. Yeah.
So have you been impressed? You been impressed with the Rooks?
I mean, some I've been hooping. I mean, I've been watching a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys been hooping. I ain't gonna take nothing from them. They been hooping. Knibbel been hooping. Like you said, Queen been hooping. Fears been hooping. You know, that guys been playing. Even Flag been playing good. I mean, he ain't been this generational motherfucker that they didn't want him to be. But with that said, he hooping. Like he doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He ain't not
the problem with Flag is that with they, which I mean, I got why Dallas didn't do it because Dallas was stuck in the. Usually, when you get a player of that caliber, you already know you're in rebuild mode. But Dallas was in a rare position of having a championship window with a player of that caliber, so they was trying to fit him into a championship roster. You know what I mean? And it's just gonna be different because his role was never supposed to be. Remember, that's why a lot of people thought other people could win the Rookie of the Year because they assumed his role wasn't gonna be as great because he was gonna be playing for a championship contender.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's now that they realize, all right, we ain't gonna be that. They focusing on just developing him.
Because Harper looked good before he went down. He was hooping too. Yeah, guys been playing.
Has been very impressive, bro. Like,
yeah, they've been
very, very impressive, bro.
They've been hooping. I got kicked up from. Trade value wise, if you're a team and you had to choose between Marketing and Michael Porter Jr., one of them has never played a playoff game, and the other one has played 75 playoff games with 59 starters.
Yeah.
Which the guy you fucking with? The better talent or the guy with the playoff experience? But he ain't the team guy that you want him to be.
I'm gonna take Michael Porter Jr.
So you would go and take Michael Porter Jr. So you think he should have more of a trade market than Marketing?
That playoff and championship experience should matter. Plus, Michael Porter Jr. played both ends of the floor at a position that need the most coveted position in the NBA. He can guard wings.
He does it better than Marketing.
Yeah.
So if you Detroit, you would go after Michael Porter Jr. before you go after Marketing.
Yeah, but that's been the word. Marketing is going to be the most coveted guy out there, though.
Like, yeah, but I don't think he should be, though.
I don't either. I'm with you. Especially if you're a team that's banking on your playoff success and him being the final piece. Do you think
he's never been there?
Like, I never played in the playoffs at all. It's going to be your final piece to get you over the hump?
That's kind of crazy, right?
Good luck with that, B.
Okay, which leads to, if you go gamble on Marketing, I sent you the trade earlier. Please put up my LaMelo trade.
All right. Give me a second.
Okay.
So that this is the one.
No.
Is this the one right here, right?
I want the other one first. Other one. That's the second.
Okay.
I want the other.
Okay.
Yeah, other one first. Yeah.
Hold on. There you go.
All right, Detroit. I think y'all need a guy. I don't think Tobias Harris is it, and I don't think Jaden Ivey is good enough for what I'm saying. Call Charlotte. Send down the money to make it match. Send down Ivey while he's aspiring contract. That way Charlotte can start all the way over. Don't have to re-sign either guy if they don't want to. Send them a first unprotected in 28 in 28. Don't do it this year's draft. Do it in the 28 draft. Do picks if you got to. I seen what Cunningham looked like with Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder ain't no goddamn LaMelo Ball talent. If I can get Cunningham and LaMelo Ball in the backcourt, keep Thompson, keep Holland, and again got Jalen Duren, let the chips fall where the fuck they may, baby.
You know what your problem is? You are enamored with big names on an NBA roster, bro.
No. This ain't a name thing. This is a basketball thing. LaMelo Ball got to go to a team where he's not the best player, which he won't be. Yeah. He don't have to be the full-time point guard, which he won't be. But he still be able to handle the ball because Cunningham liked to play out the ball like he did with Dennis Schroeder last year when they had success, when Schroeder came through. Because that's what they're going to try to do with Jaden Ivey. I just rather do it with LaMelo Ball, the better talent. We're going to be 6'8", 6'8". We're going to be 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", 7 foot, or 6'11", whatever Duren is.
Yeah, he ain't 7 feet tall.
We basically trying to become the East Coast version of the motherfucking Thunder.
I see where you're going.
Biggerstaff is the perfect coach for LaMelo in this sense. Bickerstaff act like his daddy. LaMelo needs somebody his ass. And I don't think Bickerstaff gonna play with that motherfucker. If I'm Detroit, I'm calling Charlotte.
LaMelo ain't the guy I want in my locker room if I'm trying to take playoff steps. I just man. No, he's talented as all hell. LaMelo deserved. How many
playoff games Dobby played last year?
None. He was hurt, right? Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah, exactly. So, nigga, what you losing? Take the talent.
But I mean, but talent don't always and you know this. There's a such thing as having too much talent, especially in the position. I just don't think they need a guy that talented that needs to have the ball in his hand. He's too talented for what you saying. I get where you're going with it. He's just a little bit too talented to try to fit in with Cade Cunningham to me. And plus, he don't have a buy-in mentality, bro. He just don't. He's not a buy-in.
Okay. So now, this is why I'm banking on two things. One, playing with Cunningham. Because one thing about LaMelo that I don't think we give enough credit for is he don't be getting no shit in Charlotte as far as what we know publicly. Now, he might be doing shit behind the scenes. They might be doing a great job of hiding whatever the fuck going on.
No, he be doing shit. Remember that the whole shit at Cookout he had when he hit somebody with his car or something crazy at Cookout.
Yeah. Man, but he not getting no off the wall bullshit. I'm just saying. And plus I think Detroit need another guy.
I think Detroit.
I'm firm on it.
You ain't gonna get off that hill, huh?
No, I'm not. Because you just told me. You told me 30 minutes ago. It's not a failure if they lose.
Just because.
And part of me feels that way because you don't think the roster good enough.
No, it ain't that. It's just that I'm saying that it's because they got to take the necessary steps, and you want them to skip a step. And I'm saying if they do, cool. But what Oklahoma City did last year is not the norm. That don't happen often. Teams don't.
Oklahoma City.
They didn't necessarily skip no steps neither. They took their lumps.
That's what I was about to say. That you act like they skipped. Okay, let me ask you this.
They took their lumps.
Do you want to get Jaden Ivey $25 million a year? $30 million a year?
You talking to me? You know I believe in Jaden Ivey. You know I was a Jaden Ivey guy.
Okay, what do you believe? Because it's been 4 years. So what you seen in 4 years to believe?
He got to be healthy, man. He got to be healthy, man.
Bro, but it's 4 years said he hasn't been. So what are you believing in?
His ability, because he got it. He got some ability. He
got more than LaMelo.
Oh no, LaMelo one of the.
That's all I'm saying.
NBA. But no, what I'm saying is that you don't necessarily need to have a top 10 talent in there with him. That don't necessarily oftentimes that doesn't equate to winning, and people just be so enamored with just stockpiling as much talent, the best talent possible.
I'm not stockpiling. I'm getting a fit that will work.
I don't know if it'll work, bro, because I know LaMelo ain't gonna buy in.
How do you know
right now? You know why
LaMelo been in the winning situation?
You know why he went out of Charlotte? Is because they don't went the man. They don't. What's Charlotte coach name? Scott. What's his last name?
Oh, Charles Lee.
Charles Lee. Why I say Scott? Yeah, Charles Lee.
Carolina.
Charles Lee went to that man and was like, "Look, bro, we love you and all.
We're gonna do good.
Milwaukee. Some of these number one touches." And he's like, hell no. He don't want to buy in.
Okay, so now that's why I started out with rule number 1. Cade Cunningham. Yeah. I don't think he would have that same issue with Cade Cunningham that he does. Knipple, I get it, because you coming to my shit.
Yeah.
But guess what I'm doing now when I go to Detroit? I'm going to your shit. I think that changes everything. Bro.
You're one of them guys I ain't willing to roll the dice on, bro.
You ain't willing to roll it?
I'm not.
You ain't willing to roll it? All right, bro. I think I'm in. Which leads to trade number 2.
All right.
That I got in mind.
So let's remove this one and bring this one back up.
All right.
This is all still centered around LaMelo.
Yes. Now the question becomes: you got to do okay. Both can't guard, so to speak. His brother's there. He went to high school in Ohio. Mm-hmm. Why don't you just take the better talent? If you Cleveland. No draft picks, no nothing. And if you Charlotte, Garland played high school ball in Tennessee, college ball in Tennessee. He'll come right over to Charlotte, right at the line. Give him his own team again. Just let them hoop.
Truth be told, I like this one better. I like this fit better than the Detroit fit.
And if you Cleveland, all you saying at this point is, man, we just playing with house money. We just taking the better talent.
I honestly still wouldn't roll the dice if I'm Cleveland with this. I wouldn't do it.
Ain't you rolling with Garland anyway?
Yeah, but I'd rather roll and bet on that 7 than the crap out messing with LaMelo just because he got the talent. Now his brother being there, he ain't. But he swear he the big brother. He's but
I'm saying
gonna tell him, man.
The brother being there. No, he went to high school there. It was what Squires, whatever they call.
Yeah, Spire.
So you already been in the area. Why not, bro?
Mm-mm.
Why not if you Cleveland? Why not? Why not?
But I do like that fit better than the Detroit fit. Just because I think that I like Donovan Mitchell off the ball more than I like Cade Cunningham off the ball. You know what I mean? I think Donovan Mitchell, because he's better on ball. But I mean, I think he can be just as effective off ball. Man, playing off of somebody like LaMelo.
And plus he's bigger than Garland, so it'll make it easier to look LaMelo. Mm-hmm. And then if you come out the game, you're coming out for your brother. So how much of a fit is you really gonna make?
I don't know, man.
Because you kind of want him in a 6-man role as a starter.
I get where you're going with that.
You get what I'm saying? You kind of want him in a role, but like, hey, if you rocking, rock out, nigga. But if you ain't, come sit your ass over here to the next game, motherfucker.
Yeah, I get what you.
But if the substitute is his brother, I think he can take that better than it being Con Knuckle, motherfucker, and Colin Sexton.
Man, it'll be more easy. Like it'll be easier to absorb for his ego. But you still Cleveland. You betting on you a team that's in championship window like status. You got to win because.
But I watch y'all win 64 games and didn't pass the second round. Exactly. So at this point.
But that's what I'm saying. So Cleveland ain't playing with house money. Cleveland ain't playing with house money no more. Cleveland got to produce in the playoff. And whether it's Garland or LaMelo, you're gonna need both of them. Either one that's there to produce in order for Cleveland to reach where they trying to get.
Okay, if you was a team and you in the playoff series, and both of them motherfuckers was rolling, who you most scared of? LaMelo, right?
Oh no, yeah. LaMelo is.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Play with house money, baby, and you ain't got to give up nothing else.
I ain't doing it. I see where you're going with it, but LaMelo ain't the guy for me. And this is coming from a secondary Charlotte Hornets fan. He ain't the guy.
So you at the point where you just wouldn't mess with LaMelo, no team.
Nope.
Make Charlotte happy.
That was what I was about to say. LaMelo deserved to be somewhere like Utah. Maybe not even Toronto.
You trying to say that man is dead?
I actually don't even want him interfering with Keontae George. I don't know. LaMelo too good to be out of the league, though. I'm not saying like he need to be.
Keontae George, bro.
Listen, Keontae George been hooping too. I told you that's my favorite player on Utah. That's my favorite player to watch. You really like watching him? That's my.
He done hit 30 the last couple games.
Yeah. I mean, Utah ain't winning. Keontae George been hooping, bro. I like him. I mean, like I said, I've been a Keontae George fan since he was in high school, so I've been like
right.
All right, you got anything else?
I want to touch on some of the things in topics in the sports world.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be ranting a little bit, so give me about 10 minutes or whatever the facts may be.
Go ahead.
All right. Now, first thing I want to touch on is this. Michael Jordan supposed to be doing the interview thing with LeBron James on his podcast in December.
Yeah, I seen that.
LeBron, why?
Why not?
Just why? Bro, you got a chance to be considered the greatest player of all times. Mm-hmm. The last fucking thing you need to do is get on a goddamn podcast talking about you my hero. I looked up to you. You was the bro. Do not let them have an angle of you can't be the GOAT because you kissing this nigga ass.
Nobody's gonna think that. Nobody's gonna think that because
LeBron, bro.
Because LeBron did, and LeBron been saying this since he came into the league. That was his greatest inspiration. Like,
but you know what's never been done? It's never been done in front of each other, and the world has never seen it. Nigga, don't do it now.
What's wrong?
Make
with
niggas go through the archives. Listen, bro.
What? Brian, so he can't have a conversation.
If you care about being the GOAT, bro. If you care about being the GOAT,
This bro, that got no bearings on his GOAT status, bro.
Yes, it does, bro. That shit matters, bro. It matters, bro.
Because truth be told,
you can't be a fan of this nigga publicly and then
like,
say I'm that nigga.
What do you mean you act like he played against Mike, bro? Mike is his senior. He didn't play with Mike. He's not in Mike.
That's even more reason why it's stupid to have the interview. Because one, like you just said
right now, bro.
Listen, you just proved my point. You never played each other, so it ain't really nothing to talk about.
So he's a fan. So of course he's a fan.
You can't be no fan in this situation.
Anybody born in the 80s is a fan of Michael Jordan, bro.
Brian,
everybody that was born in the 80s grew up.
Wait till you make the Hall of Fame, nigga, or something like that. Do not do this fucking dumbass interview while you playing, bro.
Second of all,
no.
We are
especially if this happens. Especially if you fuck around and win a ring this year, so shit on top of it. You can't be a fanboy of this motherfucker. Now, the only way this interview is worth a fuck, it's only one way, and I mean one way only. If you willing to look Michael Jeffrey Jordan in his face and tell that nigga why you to go. Now, if you do that, nigga, fireworks.
Yo,
fireworks.
You need to change the way
fireworks. Fireworks.
First of all,
if you willing to look that man in his eyes and tell that motherfucker, this why I'm that nigga, I swear to God.
It don't really matter what they say.
You'll get a vote for me, bro. I don't want everything I love.
It don't even matter what they say. That whatever year when that come out, that's gonna be the highest or most viewed show probably in history. So
absolutely,
it's an excellent idea to do it. Secondly,
no, it's not.
It is because of that specific reason. Because you act like this is not the era we in. When I say this is the era we in, you know they put podcasts on TV now. Like they have television shows on NBA TV that are podcasts. This is the world
we shooting one. We shooting a goddamn episode. Listen, I'm not disputing the business of it. I'm not disputing the business of it. I'm talking about LeBron the man.
Yes.
Do not help this man go angle in no kind of fucking way.
A conversation that they have is not going to change nobody's opinion about it.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
You know that nobody's gonna change their mind based on where they stand at right now.
Yeah, it will. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. One of the things about LeBron that is one of his critiques of his career is he's not a killer. You can't get in front of the killer.
An interview is gonna make you forget him not being a killer in the 2011 finals. That's gonna him telling Mike,
Ball,
I'm better than you.
Ball, you looking at it. You looking at it. See. This is what you underrate. This is what you underrate. You're a top 1 percentile fan.
No, I ain't.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking versus the casual. You're a top 1 percentile fan. You is not who I'm talking about, nigga. I'm talking about the 80-90% of motherfuckers that don't know shit from shit. You cannot get on that goddamn television screen and say, man, I love you, man. I grew up watching you, man. I wore your sneakers, man. You can't do no fuckboy shit and be the GOAT, bro. You cannot do it, bro.
He's already said it. He's been saying it for 20 years.
Ball.
So
it's one thing to hear it. It's another thing to see it.
Hey, man.
You can't be in front. Cause you know what Mike gonna say? You know what Mike gonna say?
What?
Thank you. And that's it. Mike ain't gonna say nothing back. Mike ain't gonna give him no flowers back. Listen, bro. Mike ain't never fuck with you, bro. Do not fuck with him.
And this is one of them, and we all know why. Mike, it ain't one of them that just Mike just don't like him. Mike know what this is. Mike know this is real competition. This is real GOAT competition right here, bro. He know what's up. Like,
LeBron,
you know what I mean?
Keep it that way. Fuck that nigga till you die.
For him to get up there and act like he ain't revered Mike his whole career, because he like that would just seem fake for him to go up there and like people would be like, bro, this ain't you. So now you in front of him, you doing this for views and because all you've been saying your whole life is that this has been my idol. I wore the number because of him. I'm doing a little powder toss because of him.
And he did all that. He did all okay. So now after this,
microphone.
After this, again, you the top 1 percentile fan. He did that shit at 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. Now you 42, nigga. 41. Fuck that nigga. You hear me? Hey, fuck him.
You're weird, bro. Go see the lady. Go see the lady, man. Hey, a lot of y'all, like I was about to say, listen, a lot of people in the unk category, and I'm in the unk age, we gotta let this like way of thinking go, bro. It's
no.
Crazy. What you saying is nuts.
No, it's not.
But you want to know what's crazy about it? you're not in the minority. It's a lot of people that's in our age range that feel exactly the way you feel. Like, don't get up there giving that man no praise. Like, it's
Don't
a lot
get
of
that nigga shit. Listen, bro.
It's a lot of people that's gonna feel like that.
Hey,
y'all
once you turn,
crazy, by the way,
bro. Hey, bro. Once you turn 60 or something, or he had it,
or he dead.
Lord, he dead.
I know where you're going.
You got to say it that way. Hey, say all that fuck shit you want to say, bro. Why that nigga here? Fuck that nigga. You hear me?
Listen to me. We got to heal, y'all. We got to stop thinking like this. It's perfectly fine for you to be that man equal when it comes to being the greatest ever, and to tell him when I was growing up, I wanted to be the greatest ever because of watching you. There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a lot wrong with that. Listen, bro. Do not. And I repeat, do not.
Kevin Durant, I would feel like that. Somebody that you like, or Stephen Curry, like somebody that you actually competed with, and like that. We literally talking about two different eras of basketball, bro.
And that's more reason. And you know what era gets more love? The 90s. Hey, what that nigga say back in the day? We done with the 90s. Fuck that nigga. You hear me? LeBron, do the right thing, bro. I don't know if the rumor's true or not. I'm just giving my spiel on it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
My spiel is, don't say a motherfucking thing to that motherfucker. Nothing. Whatever relationship y'all got behind closed doors, keep it that fucking way. Do not get in front of this son bitch with a bottle of wine and a fucking glass and be a fuck boy. This ain't the time, bro. It ain't it. Let that motherfucker happen. Let him happen, bro.
You're weird.
Unless, and I mean one exception and one exception only, you wouldn't have looked that man in the eyes and tell him why you the fucking go. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm the king, motherfucker.
But this is what's weird about it. He could tell him, he could look him in the face and be like, yo, I looked up to you growing up, but guess what? I'm here now. I'm the GOAT.
Listen, listen.
He can do both of them. Why you can't do both of them?
Ball on everything I love. If he does that, he gonna get 10% more votes. On Jesus side.
He could do both.
He
can do both though. That's all I'm saying.
LeBron look at him in the eye saying that is bigger than him coming back from 3-1 against the fucking Warriors.
It ain't that serious.
If he looked Mike in the eye, this on everything I love. He looked Mike in the eye, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, and tell that motherfucker, yo, man, you know I'm the greatest, right? And Mike look at him, because Mike gonna look at him. You can believe that. Mike gonna look at him. And he gonna say, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm that nigga. Just know that. I swear to God, he'll get 10% more votes. It will go from 60-40 to really 50-50. You hear me? Listen, bro. LeBron.
I just think, like, I don't
outside
think
of that, bro, don't do it.
That. I think, like, literally, everybody done decided which side of the aisle they're gonna stand on, and then nobody moving off of it. The people that think Mike is the GOAT are never. LeBron can't do nothing because if you was gonna change your mind, you would have been done did it. He done gave you plenty of reasons to change your mind, like for the people that grew up thinking that Mike was the GOAT. If you ain't changed your mind yet, you're never gonna do it. Especially
it's one thing he ain't gay, you know. It's one thing he ain't gay. On face to face with Mike. He ain't gay you that.
Yeah,
he ain't gay you that.
Like, yeah, LeBron is a podcast.
Hey, listen.
And a producer.
Other than that exception, don't go on the show, bro. Don't do it. Don't talk about your favorite Jordans. Don't tell me about the story where you couldn't afford them and your mama couldn't get them for you until you turned blah, 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 and all that.
Why?
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Yeah, bro. Like Maul said, I'm the captain now. Act like it, nigga.
You can say that.
Part of being the greatest is acting like you are the greatest.
He can act like he's the greatest, but still acknowledge that I looked up to you because he was a kid when Mike was being at his peak. He was a literal child when Mike was playing in the NBA, bro.
Yes. Mo, I swear to God, if he did an interview at 21 years old, holla at me. After 23 years,
nothing's gonna change. Mike is still his senior. Mike is still his senior, like 15 years. I don't even know how old Mike is. I know what.
Yeah. 41. You still your daddy's child. You still your daddy's child, but your daddy can't come in your house and tell you what to do in your home. You know why? Because you're a grown ass man. You can't come in my shit. Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying, bro. And your dad is still your dad, no matter how old you get.
That don't apply to
okay, it's the same thing, bro. You said he's still his senior. Your dad is your senior, and you his son. No matter how old you get, he can't come in your house and tell you nothing. Nigga. come in here and be a guest or get the fuck out. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. I pay bills in this bitch.
The only people that
tell me that. Now I'll listen to you. Now what you will do is because you pops, I'll let you go on the refrigerator. I might let you turn the TV channel because I love you enough. Bro, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna tell me. You ain't gonna tell me how to raise my boys and all that. That's dead. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what you can do? Walk out the same goddamn door you came in this motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
A lot of people
if you Bron, he your senior, but don't put him in your house. That's all I'm saying. Don't let him run your house. Coming on your podcast being a fuck boy ain't the way to go, bro. Don't do it, bro. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Which leads to the next thing.
Crazy.
His teammate in Miami. Harden got 28,000 points last week. And you know, as always, and every time Harden does something, they want to bring up him versus D Wade, who really the third greatest two guard of all time. Yada, yada, yada shit. So, of course, the accolade counts. It's usually the main criteria people use to decide who the greatest player. Which Harden got 11 All-Stars, 8 All-NBAs, the MVP, 3 scoring titles, 2 assist titles, a 6th Man of the Year, and he made the 75 All-Anniversary team. Mm-hmm. D-Wade got 13 All-Stars, 8 All-NBAs, 3 All-Defensive teams, a scoring title, All-Star Game, MVP, and a 75 anniversary on the 75 team, which gives them both 27 accolades apiece. But guess what? There's one separator out of that 27 that I did not name. And I'm not talking about the Hall of Fame because Harden gonna make the Hall of Fame. Wade got a Finals MVP and 3 motherfucking titles. They matter for a fucking reason for situations like this. So when you tell me it's close, there's one thing that can divide that thing. That Finals MVP means he was the man on one of the motherfuckers, and he was a sidekick on the other 2. Harden had opportunity to do both roles. OKC as a sidekick dude, the man in Houston, which he done played with Westbrook, Dwight Howard, Chris Paul, motherfucker, you name it. Then he went back to his brother, Durant, with the Nets, with Kyrie Irving. I know his context, they got hurt and all that bullshit. When they signed up, that ain't what the fuck they thought was going to happen. Then he went and go join the MVP and had a chance to go get it then. And then he turned around to go join the nigga that won the ring in 2019 with Kawhi. So he done had many opportunities to win it as the man and the sidekick, and he failed across the board. That guy from Chicago, or wherever the fuck he's from in Illinois, he didn't.
Robin.
That's the divider. So every time y'all keep wanting to bring Harden over him, remember, it's some games in June that you play for. And that motherfucker had tables that Harden does not belong at because he didn't earn this spot.
I love to hear this, bro. I love to hear this.
Go sit with Barkley. Go sit with Malone. Go sit with them niggas because you don't deserve to be on the other side. You ain't one of them. You ain't one of them.
Not at all.
That's what comes when you don't get
Harden better than D-Wade narrative irks my soul. Because like I was telling you the other day, it always happened when Harden do something like he did the other day. You know what I'm saying? With the 50 people game. Like it's never when he have 4 for 17 game in the playoffs. Don't nobody ever bring up how Harden is better than D-Wade then. You know what I mean?
And that's the problem. That's the problem. And you can make a case that Wade, in some ways, is a what-if story. As crazy as that may sound. Because the migraine in 05, the injuries in 07, the motherfucker got injured in 2013. Like, you can make a case. Even though he still ended up with over 23,000 points, 5,000 rebounds, assists, 6,000, whatever rebound, whatever fuck the shit was. I can't remember all the shit I mean. The most blocks ever by a guard. I think John passed him or whatever. Like, you can make a case Wade is somewhat a what-if story, quiet as kept. But one thing he got the Harden ain't got, them games in June.
They matter.
Them motherfuckers really happen.
Sure.
Them motherfuckers happen.
Bro.
Hey, they happen. And one of them is arguably, if you our age, which we're in our 40s, early 40s, Wade got one of the 5 greatest final performances ever seen.
Yeah.
That's just bottom line. It's just what it is.
2 of them, honestly. The game 2, the game 3, and the game 5.
And while you bullshitting, they win in 11. He probably got 2 Finals MVPs.
He would. LeBron cost him a Finals MVP. I've been saying that since then.
And I think he did that on purpose because he knew who it was going to. That's just me.
That's a little extreme.
That's just me. That's me.
A little extreme because he didn't sabotage his own legacy. So
listen,
MVP.
Listen, We don't agree. That's why we having the show now to express our opinion. The opinions that just said the last 20 seconds is Courtney Kennedy's only. I believe LeBron knew where the MVP was going and he won't go on for that shit. So that's my thing. And then my last shit is just Kenyon Martin, Draymond Green shit. All right. I'm going to keep this as simple as I can keep it. Kenyon Martin said, I want to judge you by your own work and not what your team did. So that's what I did. Kenyon Martin got 9,325 points in his career, 5,159 rebounds in his career, 1,439 assists in his career, 893 steals, 864 blocks.
Wait, did you say 9,000 points?
No, 9,325.
That's the number one pick. That is an ultimate failure.
No, listen. Let me complete it.
Go ahead, my bad.
He played 15 years.
Like, what? Did you just say 9? He only got 9,000 points. Go ahead.
Okay, now, shout out to stathead.com. Best shit on the shit to separate your stats. I modified it to 5,000 points. 9,000 points, 5,000 rebounds, 1,000 assists, 850 steals, 850 blocks. Blocks and steals became an official stat in 1973, 1974. In history, 41 players got that accumulate of stats in NBA history. Playoffs, because I know that's where it comes. Yeah, I made the finals twice as the number one scorer. Shit. He got 1,441 points, 758 rebounds, 202 assists, 121 steals, 138 blocks. Modified it to 1,400 points, 750 rebounds, 200 assists, 100 steals, 100 blocks. 32 players in NBA history have done that in playoffs. And the reason why I use totals is because totals matters how many games you play in order to get these numbers. It ain't got nothing to do with average. So if you played enough games, you get the numbers. So 41 players got Kenyon Martin stats from the 5 main categories, and 32 players got it in the playoffs, which of course leads to Draymond Green. Draymond Green scored 7,795 points in his career, 6,179 rebounds in his career, 5,041 assists, 1,197 steals, and 901 blocks. And that's as of November 25th, 2025, 2 days before Thanksgiving, just for the record, because he's still playing. I modified it to 7,500 points, 6,000 rebounds, 5,000 assists, 1,100 steals, 900 blocks. Do you know only 6 players in NBA history have done those numbers? This ain't got nothing to do with Steph Curry. This ain't got nothing to do with Klay Thompson. This is what the fuck you did, according to Kenyon Martin. Just for the record, the other 5 players to do this. Now, granted, he the worst of these motherfucking 6. It is Kareem. Now, I want to make that clear. He the worst of the 6. Goddamn, we're going to make it clear. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron James, Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett, and Scottie Pippen.
That's a hell of a list to be company with.
Okay, now let's go to the playoffs, Kenyon, since it's all about what you did and not what the team did. He got 1,900 points in his playoff career. 1,457 rebounds, 1,020 assists, 257 steals, 225 blocks. I modified it to do the search, see how many guys have done this. They have at least 1,900 points, 1,400 rebounds, 1,000 assists, 250 steals, and 200 blocks in their playoff career. The list is 2. Him and that guy at Akron.
LeBron.
That's the list. That's what Draymond Green did.
Okay.
So, Kenyon, you lose the accolade argument, you lose the exclusive numbers argument, nigga, you lose everything. The only thing you did win was the one thing you keep bringing up is that you scored more points. That is it. You only had 4 career 30-point games, nigga. You want a bucket like that. Oh, y'all look that up, too. Your career high is only 35. It's not like that. It's not like that. You only
Draymond got a 40 in the finals game, right?
No. He got no. Draymond only got 1 career 30-point game in the regular season. And then he got 2 in the playoffs, and Kenyon got 3 in the playoffs.
Yeah, what did he have in that game 7?
32.
He had 30 in the game.
Yeah. He had 2 30-point games in the playoffs, and Kenyon had 3. And he had 4 in the regular season, and Draymond had 1. But Draymond had more 2-block games than you, and he had more 10 rebound games than you in y'all career.
Not the overly athletic Kenyon Martin.
Oh, listen. I went Kenyon route. He told me, stand on your own merit. Well, your merit tells me, nigga, you didn't win that nigga. So listen. So all I'm saying is, the reason why he got 9 all defensive teams, the reason why he got 4 all-stars, is because he put in work. Because you don't get them accolades just because you're on the team. You still have to do work while on the team.
That's a good point.
And as the number 1 pick, my guy, because I brought this up plenty of times, we need to start considering what's a bust. But see, Greg Oden didn't play. You played 15 years and still want much of shit. So which one is really a bust? The guy who played or the guy who had no luck?
Yeah, that's like, because if you playing, I mean, in which he was hurt coming into the season and still, I mean, to the league and still went number 1. You know what I mean? He still went number 1. But he didn't have nothing catastrophic. You're right. He played. He played. He just wasn't that guy. That's weird. That's interesting, bro. Okay. Nice little nuggets that you done dropped on us, bro. That was interesting. I ain't gonna lie, because Draymond get a lot of disrespect too. You know?
Yeah. All I'm saying is, if you accumulate his numbers with the 5 major categories, I kept it simple as possible: points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks.
Yeah. All right, man.
Only 6. That's the list. 6.
That whole podcast beef is hilarious too, by the way. Like I tweeted something about that.
Oh yeah.
Podcast beefing on podcasts is hilarious to me.
Oh, and for the record, Draymond, I like how you tried to spin it, because you didn't address the main thing Kenyon said about your ass, which is you select them who you fucking with. That's how this whole shit got started. This is like the Malice at the Palace. Ron Artest, if you'd have just punched Ben Wallace, we wouldn't be in this shit. You'd have just punched a nigga fucking with you, we wouldn't have been in this shit. All you had to do was address the one thing he said. You's a punk ass nigga and you very selective who you fucking with. That's all you had to address. That's it. All this where you from and nigga, you a failure and all that shit. You try to spin it over to basketball. He didn't talk about your basketball game. He talk about you, the man.
But that's what, like, they ain't in the streets, bro. They basketball.
No, but I'm saying that's literally how the whole thing got started. The guy, the interviewer asked him about back in the day about like who you fuck with, like guys you will fuck with and shit. And then he named his guys, and the guy said, well, what about today's guys? And then, you know, Kenyon was pretty much like, man, ain't too many guys like that today. And so the guy said, so what about Draymond Green? He was like, nah, he just a calculated ass motherfucker. He ain't one of those. He know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. He ain't fuck with nobody that's really gonna fuck with him back. Yeah. And so he took that and went on his shit and then made it into a basketball argument, which Kenyon, he won pretty easily. How you bullshit? Kind of won pretty easily. I mean, for you to be the defensive guy and the athletic dude, most steals and blocks than you on top of that, like, I mean, pretty much beat you pretty easily. It is.
All right, man. So we're gonna wrap on that, man. I want to thank everybody for locking in. Social, you follow the socials. Pro Am Pod Talk on Twitter, Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram, and Pro Am Pod on TikTok. Also, follow the Brotherhood Breakdown socials. For the Duke fans and fans of college basketball, Brotherhood Breakdown on Instagram and TikTok as well. One more thing, you got anything else you want to say, Courtney, before we get up out of here?
I ain't got nothing, bro.
All right, salute one more time. Thank y'all for support, watching us. Catch y'all next time, y'all. Hold on, let me get it right. Catch y'all next time, y'all. We out.
I've been ballin'. All I do is dream of rings. Teamwork make the dream work in the scheme of things. Stay tuned in, television, TV screen, take charge, I don't flop a lean. Try hard, can't stop a thing. Like Caitlin Clark might shoot from the logo. Ma, this really number photo. I fight clean, no low blow.